Hello there. Today, we're going to talk about rebooting your relationship in 4 easy steps. Touch, talk, tease, and tantalize. I'm Dr. Cheryl Fraser. I'm a psychologist. I'm a Gottman-trained marriage therapist. I am a sex therapist and author of Buddhist Bedroom, and I created an online immersion program for couples to really help us reboot and renovate our relationship from the inside out. But hey, what can we do in just 5 minutes a day? Now, you may have gone through Valentine's, maybe that was fun, maybe it crashed and burned, but how about a month-long challenge starting today for 30 days? Are you willing to take it on? I know you are, because you care about your relationship and you know that we must make love intentional, just like anything else that we value in our life. Our fitness, our cooking skills, our parenting skills, certainly our hobbies and our professions. We invest time and we train and we don't expect things to take care of themselves, but let's be honest, often we put our relationship at the very back of the back burner. So, 4 tips, 5 minutes a day on each. Let's see how you feel 30 days from today. The first one, touch. I know. Don't tell us we have to hold hands. Well, hold hands. But here's your homework, home play, I like to call it, because who wants to work on your relationship all the time? Can we bring a mind of curiosity? Can we bring some interest to rebooting things with our sweetheart? I would like you to practice every day for 30 days a 3-breath hug. Very simple. Stand face to face. Embrace deeply and strongly. I breathe in at the same time you breathe in. We exhale together and repeat twice more. This helps stimulate your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the calm down system. If you want to ground and connect with your beloved when one of you comes in the door at the end of the day, practice the 3-breath hug, your first touch exercise. The second touch exercise is kiss goodnight with tongue. I'm not talking about no grandma kisses. They're great for our grandmas, not so good for your beloved. I want you to kiss with some eroticism, some teasing, some nibbling, and yes, some of the French technique. Every night before bed, make it a ritual, make it profound to kiss goodnight in an erotic way. First tip, touch. Second tip, talk. I know, it feels like all we do is talk about our relationship, but I want to direct you to my favorite Gottman exercise, which is the sharing of appreciations. Now, this is where you take 5 minutes or less a day, and out loud, you could write it down, you could text it, that can be really sweet and lovely too. You can be creative here. But every day you share something you love, admire, or appreciate about your mate. And it's not enough to just tell them the quality. Let's say, here's one of the couples in my program shared. It was beautiful. She said, I shared with my mate the following. She said, you are so generous. I love and admire your thoughtfulness and your generosity. Like all those years ago when you used to manage that 24-hour convenience store. It was Christmas Eve, and her spouse had a mom come in with 2 little kids. They were dressed, bundled up, and they ordered hot dogs. And he said, hey, what are you guys doing tonight? And they said, we're going to drive around and we're going to see all the houses with the best Christmas lights. And he said, oh, that's so great. Well, you need hot chocolate to go with those hot dogs. And then he saw the mom's face kind of freeze up and he realized, oh, dang it. She wasn't in a position to afford the hot chocolate. The $1 hot dogs were a really big thing for them. He immediately said, but you know what's super cool? Tonight, for any families going to see the Christmas lights, it's free hot chocolate night. He poured 3 jumbo hot chocolates, gave them to the 2 kids and their mom, and took the money out of his pocket and put it in the till. She said, that's the kind of guy you are. That's what I love and admire about you. You are so generous. First tip, touch. 3-breath hug. Kiss goodnight, not a granny kiss. Second tip, talk. 5 minutes a day. Share an appreciation with a story underneath it. Third tip is tease. I'll teach more about this in an upcoming video, but hey, tease is a word that we need to reclaim. In the English language, being a tease is a bad thing. It means you're making promises you're not planning to fulfill. I'm talking about teasing in the most erotic and beautiful way. Building anticipation with your partner. Letting your partner know that tonight, baby, when you get home, I'm going to be wearing something very erotic. Sending an erotic, teasing, sensual text every day, or putting a note on the mirror every day, or whispering sweet nothings into your ear, a promise of eroticism, keeping the erotic energy alive. This is something long-term couples are very poor at doing. tease your partner at least once a day. It can be romantic teasing, but I want you to make a pledge that some of them are going to be erotic teasing, because that's a beautiful, gorgeous energy for us to remember to value between you and I. The fourth is tantalize. Here, 5 minutes a day, I want you to give your partner sensual touch. It can be a hand rub while you're watching your favorite show. It can be a foot rub when you're watching your favorite show. It can be nibbling their neck while you're making dinner. Not too hard, or they might burn their fingers. You don't want to distract them from the task at hand. But tantalize with touch. Make it an erotic, sensual, pleasurable touch. 5 minutes a day. There you go. Relationship reboot. There's something called the fresh start effect. A lot of us crash and burn after January 1st when we make these big declarations how we're going to rewrite our life, and then we don't have action steps and accountability to help us do it. The key thing I work with couples in my program is giving them action steps. We do a Friday night date night. We have those daily, weekly, monthly, and annual commitments in their passion plan to help move us from where we are now in our relationship to where we know we want to be. Such a pleasure to be with you. If you'd like more of these teachings, watch right where you're watching this video. You can also, if you want to, and I challenge you to, rate your own relationship. How are you doing right now on the 3 keys to passion, intimacy, thrill, and sensuality? I have a free quiz. It takes you under 10 minutes. You'll get a score on how each of you is doing and where you're doing great and you want to keep doing those things, and where you're weak and you can really use to invest some time on your romantic and special relationship life. Thanks so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you next time. Coming to you from beautiful Vancouver Island. And be safe, be well, and treat each other like the most important person in the world, because you all are. Bye for now.